Juventus's last gasp draw at Roma will have felt like a win, but the bianconeri are on a 4-game winless run and need a boost in their quest to qualify for the Champions League. Pisa appear the perfect opponents. The Tuscans are 9 adrift of safety and are on course for a swift return to Serie B. Juventus get us underway. Juventus looking to restore winning ways. Hello, Manuel Pascali.
Good evening, Thomas. Yes, Juventus wants to start on the front foot here to get the 3 points they need to secure or try to stay in touch distance for the last European spot in the Champions League next season, and they have to get the 3 points here against Pisa.
They do, because Como won earlier today and Roma sit 4 points ahead. Roma currently occupying that last Champions League slot. They take on Genoa tomorrow at the Marassi. So Juventus need to narrow the gap then to the Giallorossi by winning here against Pisa. And they're looking to make a strong start, allay any fears of an upset. Pisa never beaten Juventus in Serie A. 15 previous meetings, 11 wins for the bianconeri and 4 draws. Locatelli out wide.
And Juventus started in possession, side to side, and watching McKennie look like he's playing behind the striker, Jonathan David, with Locatelli and Thuram in the middle of the park, and Cambiaso, as usual, going wherever he feels he can get the ball and to free space for Yildiz to receive the ball in his feet.
Now Gatti, to extend his scoring spree at home and abroad in his past 2 outings between Serie A and Champions League. There is Luciano Spalletti. Tanti auguri, turned 67 today. Is Moreo, Pisa's top scorer this term with 5 to his name. Moreo. Angori for Moreo! We play on, Moreo with the cutback. Now Angori! Wide of the mark. Pisa appealing.
Yeah, great chance for Pisa. Great header on a player that can create troubles. Then we're going to check if maybe, because there have been an appeal from the rebounds here. Perin helped by the post, and then I think Hoylt probably is the first to react on the second ball.
Cambiaso's ball, Nicholas off his line. Now Moreo. Kalulu looking to release Conceição. Conceição, David, Thuram. Great football.
Yeah, better from Juventus. I think for a second Angori lost the contact with the ball here. Cannot see it. Conceição finding David who lay off for Thuram, who went for precision.
Can Yildiz. Cambiaso. Thuram. Here's Yildiz. Dragged it wide of the post.
Yeah, it is from distance. I think there is a touch by Marin, who's not happy with that decision. Let's see here, in the pocket, Yildiz positive first touch. Yes, there is a light deflection by the Pisa midfielder, and now Juventus got a chance from a corner.
McKennie on the turn, chipped in. Bremer for Gatti, straight at the keeper.
Yeah, they are a threat, especially this man in the box. He's looking like a proper number 9, attacking every single time he's got the chance.
Moreo trying to find Duro Simi, he may get there. Gatti under real pressure, keeps his composure. Leris, here's Hoyholt.
Yeah, Turosimi doesn't look sharp.
Locatelli trying to pick out Conceição. Still with Conceição. Palmed away by Nicholas.
You know he's gonna do it, but you can't stop him. All credit to Caluluco. He's giving Conceição the option. Oh, you can see that Caracciolo has to step away from Conceição, who found enough room to strike towards.
Thuram combining with Yildiz. Thuram! Powerful strike. Nicholas got his body behind the ball.
Yeah, good strike from a decent distance. Good 1-2 between the French midfielder and the Turkish star.
Angori. Gatti. That's not convincing. But luckily Perin is there.
Yeah, good job by Perin. But then David had the chance from throw-in to Rusty.
Here's Hoyholt. For Moreo. Another header from him. This time, though, he couldn't hit the target. Locatelli for Conceição. David. Back with Conceição. One-on-one with Coppola. Conceição. Still. Conceição. Now Locatelli. Another fabulous block. They're putting their bodies on the line tonight, Pisa. Bremer. Cambiaso for David. Headed over the bar.
This is a sweet ball from Cambiaso. David, you can see his confidence, his look is not an hard chance. At least he has to hit the target from that distance.
Played short. Conceição. Kalulu. Conceição. There's Locatelli. Now Locatelli has a bit of time and space. Locatelli! Unable to work Nicholas. Locatelli, McKennie, Kalulu with McKennie. Durasimi just looking to take it away from danger, but he's run into danger. Conceição rides that challenge. Kalulu back with Conceição. And Nicholas dives onto that loose ball.
Yeah, so many bodies in the Pisa box here. Durosimi is losing a cheap ball and near the deflection. That ball could have ended anywhere after being through Caracciolo legs.
Luciano Spalletti will be calling for Juventus to be more clinical, find that cutting edge in the second period. It is goalless here in Turin. Pisa, great chance early on from Moreo. Juventus had their opportunities, but at the break then here at the Allianz Stadium, it is Juventus 0, Pisa 0. Hello again and welcome back to the Allianz Stadium. You rejoin us with Boga and Kelly, brought on at the interval by Luciano Spalletti. Then that double change from the Juventus boss. Back underway then, and we'll see, Manuel, whether that double change has the desired effect for Spalletti.
Yeah, another massive failure, no, for David, because now Spalletti will play with no number 9. Yildiz is playing as a center striker, with Boga on the left and Questo on the right.
Kelly immediately involved then, thwarting Erbischer. So a tactical tweak then, as you were saying, at the interval from Luciano Spalletti. Yildiz looking to play as a roving centre forward as Pisa go long again. Durasimi, that full stretch. And Kalula appeared to have it covered. And there is Spalletti, hoping then. Durasimi, Moreo. Clearly was trying to do, just to flick it to the path of Yildiz, a Sampdoria man amongst others. Just able to make that breakthrough at first team level during his time here with Juventus. Conceição, thought about that first time ball.
Yes, because there was a typical move by McKennie attacking behind the Pisa defenders.
Now Cambiaso. Kenny comes to Conceição, takes a touch. Now Yildiz, and Cambiaso's there. Juventus get the breakthrough. Hitting the headlines for the right reasons tonight, Cambiaso. After a series of own goals lately, gets that goal, gets that breakthrough, just what Juventus needed.
Yeah, but if you find Thomas, the number 10, he's gonna create something. Spotted the number 27 on the back post for an easy header, but fantastic move by Juventus. Side to side, then Yildiz attacking in behind, and from the byline somehow managed to find Cambiaso at the back post with a cheeky, sweet chip. Look here, great move. Look, Cambiaso left by Yildiz, and from there you cannot miss. But look there.
Conceição has been a constant threat this evening. Yildiz. Kalulu looking for McKennie. What a difference a goal can make. No foul on Conceição. That was awkward. Now Locatelli. Then Thuram on the rebound. Juventus double their advantage here. Crushing hopes of a Pisa comeback. And Juventus now on course to end their winless sequence and pick up a first Serie A win in a month.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, Thomas, the referee did so well this time. So he didn't blow the whistle, gave the Juventus the chance to hit the target with Locatelli after a 50-50 challenge. Hit the post, and then on the rebounds, Thuram doesn't miss. Look here, that's why he's doing well, the referee here, giving the chance for Locatelli, because in my opinion, McKennie did everything right here to win the ball back from a Pisa player. Locatelli from that distance, find the target, hit the post, yes, but the number 19 is ready to slot it home and making 2-0 advantage for Juventus.
Thuram then, unbridled joy from him, rushing across to Spalletti, and that image says it all. Shows that Spalletti Conceição, smart ball. Yildiz. Now Boga to make it 3. He's fired it over.
Yeah, now Juventus are starting to enjoy themselves. Counter-attack, great transition from there. Boga, expect him at least to hit the target.
Nicholas under real pressure here. Erbischer there to tidy up the pieces. What was Nicholas doing?
I don't know. I don't know. Just clear if you're under pressure.
Now
Clear the
Thuram.
danger.
Yildiz. For Boga! Mightily close. Bremer. Conceição. Thuram rings around this Pisa defence. Conceição. Now Yildiz! That'll seal it for Juventus. The floodgates have opened up now. They're off their feet for Kenan Yildiz. His first since late January. His first since his lucrative new deal last month. Back with a bang.
Wow, what a strike that was from the number 10 with his typical star celebration. He's a star, receiving the ball from Conceição. Little chop, sending Coppola the wrong way. A bam, finding the far corner with a brilliant strike. Fantastic move, typical. The way he drops the shoulder is unreal, and he finds the net. He is something special.
Well, Spalletti in the dugout, Kenan Yildiz out on the pitch. The future looks bright for Juventus. Here comes the corner. Now Cambiaso went for that curling strike, unable to hit the target.
Yeah, he went for top bin effort with a curling.
He swings it in. Now Locatelli trying to release Boga. Looks like he's going to get there. Boga! 2-2. With surely the last kick of the game. Jerry Boga makes it a happy night for Juventus, returning to winning ways and in style, plus with a clean sheet.
Credit to Locatelli, fantastic through ball towards Boga. Too easy for him. Look here, magnificent ball. Coppola is too wide, is too close to Boga, then he goes past Nicolas and then so cool, finds the fourth goal. But this is a wonderful pass between two former Sassuolo players, Locatelli and Boga.
Cool finish from Boga, his first home goal for Juventus. And at this rate, Juventus will surely consider making that move permanent come the end of the season. A clinical second half performance from Juventus, who return to winning ways. Big boost in their quest to qualify for the Champions League. Pisa another step closer to the drop. Final score here, Juventus 4, Pisa 0.